Hi, if your students have been struggling with two-digit subtraction with regrouping, you can try using the number line strategy. The number line helps students visualize the numbers when they are making jumps to subtract. I like this strategy because it provides differentiation. Hi, I'm Cheryl, and I help primary math teachers keep their students on task and learning. You can use this strategy in a couple different ways, and I will show you that later on in this video. When you're teaching two-digit subtraction with regrouping, it's important to start with a small group. That way you can see how the students are doing with the strategy and then send some off to do independent work and meet with the ones that are struggling. Let's start with this example, 63 minus 24. I'm going to draw a number line. Then I'm going to take the whole, which is 63, and I'm going to put it on the right-hand side of the number line. Now I am ready to make my jumps. I need to make jumps of 24. I like to break apart 24 to show 20 and 4. Those are the jumps that I need to make. Then I start on 63 and I subtract 10. 63 minus 10 is 53. Then I'm ready to subtract another 10. 53 minus 10 is 43. I have subtracted 20, so I can cross it off. Now I'm ready to subtract my 4 ones. So 43 minus 1 is 42. Subtract another one. 42 minus 1 is 41. Subtract another one. 41 minus 1 is 40. And then subtract that last one. 40 minus 1 is 39. Did I subtract 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I did. Some students might be ready to show jumps of 20 and jumps of 4 or different amounts instead of just tens and ones. So let's look at that. Again, I start with my number line. I put 63 on the right-hand side. Let's start with a jump of 20 this time. 63 minus 20 is 43. And I teach my students, let's get to a friendly number. Because if I jump back 4, that's hard for me to do in my head. But I can certainly subtract 3 and get to 40. And then I only need to subtract 1 more to get to 39. Same answer that I got up here, 39, 39. 63 minus 24 is 39. I like to teach my students to think like an airplane. When an airplane takes off, it needs to know where it's landing before it can go to its next destination. The same thing with making jumps on a number line. My students need to know that the airplane needs to take off and land and write where it lands before it's ready to go to the next destination. So it takes off from 43. It knows it's flying backwards 3. And where does it land? It lands on 40. That way students don't get confused and keep their numbers nice and neat and organized. Let's look at an example of a worksheet that you can use with your students. At the top of the worksheet, I have a practice problem that shows the jumps of tens and ones, so your students can practice on their own and remember how to subtract on a number line. You can find this resource in my TPT store in the description below. Thank you for watching today. I hope that this video was helpful when teaching two-digit subtraction with regrouping to your students. Try the number line strategy and see how it goes. You can find some resources in my TPT store. Make sure you like and subscribe so you know when the next video comes out. Bye!